special meeting of the Township of Parsippany-Troy Hills Planning Board. It's Wednesday, August 21st at 6:45 p.m. Nora, would you call the roll, please?
Mayor Barbaria.
Here.
Mr. Didich.
Here.
Mr. Mealy.
Here.
Mr. Shaw.
Here.
Chairman Dinsmore.
Here.
We also have our board attorney, Ms. Steinley.
Announcement is made that adequate notice of this meeting has been given, that it's being conducted in accordance with NJSA 10:4-6 at sec. of the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. If we could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our purpose here tonight is to pass on a couple of resolutions. Just one? Okay. And that is application number 24:506, 20-30, Lanadex Urban Renewal LLC, 20-30 Lanadex Plaza West, Block 226, Lots 3 and 3.2, Zone ROL, granting preliminary and final major site plan, major soil moving permit for construction of a warehouse with office space, loading docks, drive-in ramps, trash compactor bay, and parking. Do I have a motion to approve the resolution?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Didich.
a motion to approve application number 24:506, 20-30 Lanadex Urban Renewal LLC, 20-30 Lanadex Plaza West, Block 226, Lots 3 and 3.2, Zone ROL. Preliminary and final major site plan, major soil moving permit for construction of a warehouse with office space, loading docks, drive-in ramps, trash compactor bay, and parking.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Before we go further, I'm assuming, having read the resolution, that all of the items that we put into the resolution are there. If you could just give us a quick
review of the conditions of approval. Okay, the conditions of approval are that the applicant shall maintain the parking area encroachment agreement with Parsippany-Troy Funeral Home and look into changing the proposed wall at the funeral home lot line and make adjustments on the plans as necessary. The applicant shall prepare a deed of consolidation for the lots with the new lot being identified as lot 3.03 with an address of 8 Lanadex in accordance with the assessor's report and recommendations. The applicant shall provide location and details of the proposed pump house and tank on the plans, shall install trees at the end caps of the parking area, shall work with the Township Parks and Forestry to confirm species and location of landscaping and trees in the right-of-way. The applicant shall obtain approval from the Morris County Planning Board and will address all conditions imposed by the Morris County Planning Board and will seek any additional required approvals. The applicant will submit a final letter of LOI, letter of interpretation determination from DEP regarding wetlands on the property, shall comply with the comments and recommendations of the board engineer, board planner, and fire protection subcode official, including but not limited to the engineering comments and recommended plan changes regarding stormwater management. The applicant shall provide full-height curbing along Parsippany Road and will provide concrete curb details in the plans, shall coordinate with Morris County regarding curbing along Parsippany Road. Applicant shall install guardrails and retaining wall to the east of the parking area and fall prevention at all retaining walls, shall provide details and guardrail notes in the plans. Applicant shall either install a sidewalk along Parsippany Road frontage and coordinate with the township and Morris County regarding installation of same, or shall coordinate with the board engineer and the township to enter into an agreement to place money in escrow for the township to install same in the sidewalks in the future. The applicant shall comply with the requirements of Class 4 for a Class 4 dam and will provide notes on the plans. Shall comply with state and township noise requirements for any and all activity on the property, comply with federal, state, county, local laws, including those with respect to air quality as applicable. The applicant shall revise the plans to include details of the sound wall, including cross sections to confirm stability, and shall provide the MSDS sheet for the sound wall. The applicant shall work with the board engineer in Morris County to widen the turning radius as much as possible at the intersection of Landadex and Parsippany Road, subject to county approval and any applicable deed restrictions. The applicant shall coordinate with the Township Water Department to see if there is a way to install a new water main to provide better interconnect and possibly bolster the existing system without the need for the water tank and pump house if possible, and shall meet with the Township Water Department to see if an enhanced connection can be established at the property at a cost consistent with that of the water tank and pump house. If so, the applicant shall either provide the work for that connection or fund the same. If the cost of the connection exceeds the cost of the water tank and pump house, and the township determines that it wants to enhance the system as a whole, then the applicant will contribute to the cost of the enhanced connection at an amount equal to what the applicant would have paid for the water tank and pump house. The applicant shall comply with the applicable conditions of the Highlands Council consistency determination as amended. The applicant shall construct the minimum required amount of parking on the property and bank the balance of the spaces, and shall install lawn or other landscaping at the site of the banked parking spaces until same are required to be constructed. If there is a need to expand the parking lot, the applicant shall have the right to do so in accordance with the plan submitted to the board without having to go back to the Highlands or the planning board. The applicant shall enter into a developer's agreement with the township regarding construction of the project and associated improvements, and shall comply with the county and township regulations and recommendations, township requirements regarding hours of deliveries, and will work with the township and board professionals regarding soil moving. All of these conditions have to apply for the applicant to maintain this approval, and the applicant's use of the property shall conform to the requirements of the conditions of any prior approvals issued by the board and the township, which are not inconsistent with this resolution, if they're applicable. And then in all of our resolutions, we include a note that says that if the applicant commences work on the project, same constitutes acceptance of those conditions.
All right, are there any questions on those? All right, we've got a motion and a second. Nora, would you call the roll, please?
Didich,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Dinsmore.
Yes.
All right.
And the result is the passing of the application and the memorialization of the resolution, I should say. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
Second. That.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Aye.